I was wrong. I called the Enforcer AR trash when I first played it. The DPS is low, there's no chance versus any AR. But then guys, I realized it's supposed to be played like a DMR, similar to the Nemesis, but even further away. And it is absolutely insane at that. And in my opinion, it is the best long range weapon, which means that maybe sniper season is over. But only guys with the right attachments. I come from a game called Ram Royale, where I was the highest ranked sniper player in the world, recently switched to Fortnite, and this chapter made it my goal to become the sniper king. For that, I analyzed all the weapons so far in depth, and today I will do the same with the all new Enforcer AR. The goal is to get an answer to the question, is the Enforcer AR better than a sniper rifle? For that, we'll go over 3 main steps. First, we'll cover the base, then about the loadout, attachments, and once we did these 3 things, we will talk about strategy. Okay, as always, before we hop into the loadout, let's talk about the base. It has insanely high damage per shot for an AR, low DPS when compared to the Striker AR, but on the other side, super high DPS when compared to the Sniper Rifle, which is actually the direct competition, not the ARs, as we will play it together with our mid-range weapon and not instead of our mid-range weapon. Same thing can be said about fire rate, low when compared to an AR, but of course high when compared to the Sniper Rifle. The weapon actually has a really high accuracy, even if it looks bad on the sheet, but this actually does not take fire rate into consideration. And of course, this means you have vastly more time to reset recoil by default, and it feels way more accurate. And we will also talk more about it in attachments, because with these, you can obviously make it even more accurate. The mag size is absolutely godlike compared to past DMRs. It literally has the same amount of bullets as the Striker AR, which is honestly unreal for a DMR. This is actually the most OP thing about this weapon, but more on that soon. Let's talk about level up. As you can see, by leveling up the weapon, you increase your DPS by getting higher damage on mid-range, higher damage on long range, and also higher structure damage. The reload time goes down quite a lot, and most importantly, apart from damage, the vertical recoil goes down a lot. This will be super useful, as we will be able to spam the weapon even harder on higher rarity. It seems to me, however, that the higher rarity ones are pretty hard to find. So what we can see again is, this is a weapon meant for long range as a DMR type weapon. You will be single firing it on long distance. The DPS is too low to compete mid and close range. However, again, insanely high accuracy when played this way. We'll go into detail in attachments, but first, loadout. You will play it together with the auto shotgun on close range, and then for mid range you have quite a few options. I personally really like the pistol with it, but you can also play the Thunderburst or Striker AR. For this one, I actually do not recommend the Nemesis. I know I just made a full video telling you how I like the Nemesis more than the Striker AR, but its main power comes from the fact that it is better on slightly longer range than the Striker, but on this distance, we will already be playing the Enforcer AR, which is why, again, go for the pistol, Thunderburst SMG, or Striker AR. And there's another one, guys. You can combine it with a mid-range sniper rifle with a red eye sight. And honestly, this is so crazy. I legit have to make a whole video on this loadout. I will 100% do that next. Sorry, guys, that I promised a pump shotty video next, but the Enforcer came out of nowhere. And the loadout I'm about to show you guys next time breaks the game. I'll have to get that one out ASAP. 100% look forward to this in your feed the next couple days. And of course, make sure to subscribe to catch it. Real quick, benefits of pistol, Thunderburst, and Striker. The pistol is insanely accurate. The Thunderburst comes with insanely high bursts. And the Striker, of course, the most played all-rounder weapon this season. The last weapon, of course, will be the Enforcer AR, built into a DMR type of weapon in the vault. How we do it, I'll explain now in the next point. But real quick, let's talk about shield and movement. The new, what's it called? Flowberry Fizz is actually pretty legit, surprisingly. It gives you 100 shield in total, and you can use it as much as you want at a time. So it's basically 2 large shields. It feels like it goes up faster, and of course gives you the bonus jump height, which is honestly also really cool combined with the auto shotty in close range. You can hop around people, and you usually can get 2 or 3 shots in before they can really react to it. So honestly, play around with it. I think it's pretty good. But of course, you can also play big shields, blue fish, and yeah, when you have multiple medallions, you can also just go for medkits. Movement, your choice. Grapple Blade has the advantage that it never runs out. Shockwave nades, TSK moment, have the advantage that you get the supreme movement. It's quicker, it's further, but of course they do run out, so there is a risk factor to that as well. Bunkers also seem to be really good for late games, especially if you're playing on high rank. Can recommend picking them up. Cars can kinda make up for them by giving you portable cover. But honestly, Banka's really strong. Okay, let's talk attachments. Do not touch any of the close range attachments. We will focus 100% on making long range shots with 4x scope be as accurate as possible. So for that, of course, you will get the 4x scope. You can also try the 2x, of course, but you will get better results with the 4x once you get used to it. The vertical grip combined with the muzzle brake for perfect accuracy, and then the drum mag to go pretty much infinite on bullets. Like, it is actually stupid how long you can shoot at a time with this. And honestly, with these attachments, this thing just feels unreal. Yes, you have to lead the weapon. You have to get used to that a little bit. But once you are, it just feels like you're constantly clicking on the enemy. And it just feels like I'm hitting every shot with it non-stop. Or at least I'm doing like a lot of damage in a very short time on long range with this. And it definitely feels way more consistent than a sniper rifle. Okay, let's talk strategy. And after, we'll try to answer the question, is the Enforcer AR worth playing over the sniper rifle? Okay, so there's 3 different drops I can recommend for this. Either Lavish Lair, or of course the Mythic Auto Shotty. Fencing Fields if you like the niche AR the most. And another weapon that does work with the Enforcer is Valeria's Hyper SMG, which you can find in Reckless Railways. However, I personally recommend going Lavish Lair for the Auto Shotgun or Fencing Fields for niche Striker AR. You will push the vault as soon as you find the Enforcer AR. It does have a very low spawn rate in vault. I personally haven't seen a single one. I don't know if you have. I don't even know if it's possible that one spawns there. Maybe they didn't upgrade the loot pool there yet. Let me know if you saw one, please. It used to spawn on Jonesy in a hideout next to the warehouse, next to Fencing Fields, but sadly it doesn't drop anymore. It would have been nice to drop there, then rotate to Fencing to get the Nisha Striker AR plus Enforcer combo right away. Sadly, not possible anymore. But what you want to do once you have your weapons is catch people by surprise, spam them down as much as possible before hard pushing with movement. Don't use it too close, just use your mid-range weapon plus auto shotty if needed. Stop peeking sniper rifles if you miss shots. If you hit, aim punch will make it impossible for them to hit the snipe, but once you miss, they will have a window and can one-shot you. However, if they don't headshot you, you will drastically out-DPS them even if they hit you. Headshots are super strong, but of course it's easy to say, hey bro, just hit headshots. And also of course, the sniper rifle is better at, hey bro, just hit the head. And yeah, another thing, as always, cars are super strong to rotate in. But let's get back to the initial question. Is the Enforcer AR actually better than the sniper rifle? Yes and no. Let me explain. The sniper rifle has the potential to one-shot if they play smart in a fair encounter, meaning both see each other before the fight starts. The sniper can just peek shortly and keep trying for headshots. However, if you also play right, you will simply not go for these trades. So what is Enforcer better at? Consistently eliminating enemies on long range, and that of course is exactly what we have a long range weapon for. Also, it is better at doing more damage than the sniper rifle before pushing, simply because you do more DPS. How many times did it happen to you that you hit a body shot with the sniper rifle before shockwaving yourself into the enemy? You will always do roughly 110 damage with that, while with the Enforcer, you will do more damage before the enemy makes it into cover. The final push with the striker / shotgun or whatever you play will be easier every time in this scenario. So let's conclude. If you want to consistently win more games, you should go for the more consistent weapon. It only makes sense to me. Yes, with the sniper rifle, you will get clutch moments where you hit 3 headshots in a row, but you will also get moments where you miss and deal 0 damage. At the end, it's your choice. You can go for the fancy play or go for consistent wins with the Enforcer AR. Yeah guys, I was honestly surprised by how good the Enforcer AR is. Go give it another shot. I hear it from many people that they really dislike the weapon. I think if you play around with it and follow the guide, you will find success. And also, it's of course a new weapon, and playing new weapons is always fun if you give it a chance. I'm still a super small channel. If you feel like you learned something today or appreciate the effort, or perhaps hopefully you want to see more guides in the future, like and subscribe, man. It really helps me out. Again, I'm super grateful for all the support I'm getting at the moment. We literally doubled the subscriber count last week. It's unreal to me. Got the first video above 10k views. This is insane to me, I'm not gonna lie. So guys, thanks for watching. Go have fun with the Enforcer AR. And in the next video, guys, I'll show you the weird build I think will break the meta of chapter 5. But first, I need to do more research, aka play more Fortnite, for finishing that build. But trust me, that is, guys, ending on the win, dude. It will be worth it.